Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen, Brie, coming to you with another Dark Goddess message. I have not chosen a song for this as of yet, so we will all be just as surprised when it comes to me in this reading. For pile 1, we are using the Triple Moon Goddess, Hecate, or Hecate, as if you, whatever dialect you choose to use, and the black onyx stone. And for Gaia, we have the rose quartz. So take a minute, resonate on your pile. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that is okay. There may be more than one message for you. But get comfortable, get in here, let's get healed, and let's get into this message. So I'll see you at your reading. Blessed be. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen, Brie, and I am doing another Dark Goddess Pick a Pile. I have not chose a song. I'm hearing a couple songs, but let's get into the message and we'll go from there. I may have a song for it by the time we're done. Who knows? Because I usually will resonate on the song and then the message will form around it, but that's not happening here. Happy Friday the 13th. This is a very, very, very blessed day for the Divine Feminine. It is not about bad luck, so forget what you heard. It is a very empowering day, and we are coming up on a blood moon, which is also very empowering for the Divine Feminines as well, too. So, this reading is basically going to messages from the Dark Goddesses. Hecate, and it's still a Feel Good Friday message, but this may be a little more spiritual in nature, because I do, that's what I'm here for, is to help the collective heal. Yes, there is some entertainment value that is in tarot, but the primary goal and focus is to help the collective heal, grow, and be the best versions of themselves. So, without further ado, so if you chose pile 1 with Hecate or Hecate, however your dialect chooses to enunciate her name, she has told me either is fine. Yes, I do work with Hecate, and yes, she does have to choose you. And the way she chose me was rather crazy. 2 of the biggest black Rottweilers I'd ever seen in my life and I swear on my life, they had yellow eyes. I was looking up hellhounds, demon dogs, anything I could think of, because it just didn't occur to me that it was Hecate reaching out to say, hey bitch, I'm here. So I will definitely do a video on her as well, as I get more comfortable into exposing, because I am a practicing witch, but I have been practicing in secret for years. I just came out of the broom closet in 2018, so yeah, there's a lot of closet coming out because I came out as bi as well too. So let's go ahead and get your angel message. Oh, you know what? Dark Goddess message. This is about Hecate's message is about protection. And what I'm mostly getting is protecting your energy. If you have been going through spiritual ascension, you may have noticed that you just don't resonate with certain people anymore. They're just certain people you don't want in your energy anymore. Nothing wrong with that. Some people are lifetime. Some people are here for a lifetime. Some people are here for a season. I'm about to quote Medea. The biggest mistake we can make is switching up those seasonal people with lifetime expectations. And I'm guilty of it myself, so don't think I'm just like, stepping on people's toes today. I'm guilty of the shit myself. But also with protection, what I'm getting is if you are a woman that identifies as a feminist in any way, shape, or form, your rights are under attack right now. And I don't want to hear that whole, look, I have 2 children. I adore my children. And I adore any woman that has made the choice to say, hey, you know what? I want to be a mom. I also adore any woman that has made the choice to say, you know what? Parenthood is not for me. Or if a woman is, been like, hey, by the way, you know what? I'm pregnant, and motherfucker runs off. Yeah. If she chooses to opt out because he did, there ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you don't like it, please delete me. Or please, not delete me. I'm not on Facebook. But, go ahead and do what you do, because I'm never going to change my mind about that. Ever. So I am hearing Fight Like a Girl by Zolita. There's just like, she repeats, my body, my choice, my rights, and my voice, like throughout the song. So if that is something that has resonated with you, this is definitely your message. I will always stay woke, be making money while you bitches get broke, and I'll be laughing in the end. I know it's a woman's world. Boy, I'll make you see I got the power of Kali in me, and everybody is about to believe it's a woman's world. Ain't nobody tell me what to do. No, I'll be breaking all the rules. No, man, I really feel like a woman. No, man, I really feel like a woman. I got a lot to say, no time to play. Hey, I'm coming for you. So, if you feel like you are being silenced in any way, shape, or form, and that, I would definitely, it's time to start speaking up. If you have felt like protesting, picketing, getting out in the, to vote, doing whatever it is you feel like you need to do to make sure your voice is heard, get out there and do that. So shall it be. All right, angel message. First one that flew out is number 44. I am supported. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. Master number 44. I am supported. So what I am getting strongly from that is whatever you are contemplating in that beautiful little brain of yours, get on it. And then we've got number 27. I am expressive. So I told you there's something that you need to express. Express yourself. Gotta be you and only you, babe. Express yourself. Let me be me. I don't know where that came from, but you might need to do that. Your mind is wide open, and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve conditions of people, whether in your country, community, or the world at large. And we were just talking about that. I love when my guides do that. Thank you. And last card you got was number 2. I am diplomatic. You have a great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am diplomatic. So not only do you have something to say, but you have a diplomatic way of expressing it, and to where you can reach a wide variety of people. So Spirit's telling you, get on that. Let's go ahead and get a crystal intentions, then we'll get into tarot. And then I did pre-shuffle the Moonology and Spirit Animal Oracle messages. And Spirit, Ancient Ancestors, Guardian Angels, Hecate, what messages do you have for pile 1? Kali is not one of my guides, by the way, but I do believe that's probably Zolita's, one of Zolita's. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me. She is a lesbian and a feminist, and there's no absolute affiliation. I just fucking love her because she's amazing. There's probably a couple more songs that she's got that I am going to do readings on. I think I was trying to do one for her song Bed Spell, but that's naughtier than I'm ready to go on YouTube just yet. All right, so we've got 2 clear quartz. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being, and all my heart's desires are realized now. Multiply goodness and well-being, amplify loving kindness, increase clarity, peace, and understanding, improve clarity of mind and emotions. So maybe sitting in quiet meditation with the clear quartz. which not a bad idea, especially if you have been overwhelmed with what you have been, with what we have all been experiencing as a whole, especially if you're in the U.S. I mean, the world at large, like the last 3 years have just, for me, the last 3 years have been insane. So, and then we also have Ruby in Fuchsite. I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. If this is not where your life is, it's coming. So we've got sexual and sensual vibrancy, increase passion for life and in relationships. Attract spirituality, align romance, love, and your soulmate. So if you have kind of been on the, like, just focusing on you and not really getting too much into the love department, there may be a summer love coming your way, as long as you're open to receive it. All right, so let's see what since this is really a good this retrograde is a good time to just release anything that's finally that's still lingering, past hurts, disappointments. If you tried something and it did not work, that did not mean you failed. That means that, you know, you didn't have all the knowledge that you needed. When you attempt it again, and you should, you have more knowledge to continue. So let's go. What is the focus of healing and release for this retrograde for pile 1? What is the focus of healing and release? All right. And I'm not sure what channel this is. I'll have to tag it in the description, but I have definitely been trying to listen to more energy clearing music on various channels because shit's been feeling off. Okay, first card you got was the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. For healing and release, please, for pile 1, Spirit. We've got the King of Wands. Okay, so far I'm getting a message. This is really good energy because you're coming in pretty strong. We've got the Two of Cups. So there is love on the horizon for you. Maybe with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign. But I feel like that water sign is going to be the person. And please just, this is all about energy. This may or may not be your sign, maybe in your chart. It's always a good idea to check that. And then we've got the Page of Cups in the reverse. Spirit, can we clarify the Queen of Cups, please? Thank you. With the Knight of Cups, you may have water in your chart because there's a lot of water coming out. Thank you. And we've got the Chariot in reverse under the King of Wands. And then we've got the Lovers coming in under the Two of Cups. Holy shit! Gemini energy. And then we've got under the Page of Cups, to clarify, please, Spirit. Oh, you got 2. I'll give it to you. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And then we've got the High Priestess, Taurus energy. I'm loving this. Okay. In the back of the deck, we have Justice in the reverse. So right now, especially if you were going through an ascension, could definitely feel like shit ain't going your way, or something may not have turned out the way that it should have. I'm hearing in a legal situation. Just don't give up the fight just yet, because it's going to come to you a little later on that ace in the hole on what you need to do to proceed. And I feel like that actually may be love too, because this is a general message. Take it as it resonates. So if you've been very, very unlucky in love, and like you have always been, like, I feel like this is going to resonate for a lot of divine feminines, where you have wanted to be the caregiver in your, complete caregiver in your relationships, where that has not been balanced. This is Spirit saying that it's your time. It's your time. With the Queen of Cups, I feel like a lot of you have been focusing that love on yourself, and you have been learning when to open up and when to release your love, or when to put a lid on it. Because if she's got a cup, and usually the Queen of Cups does have a lid, but this one does not. So I feel like definitely those of you that this resonate for, definitely open to love, but you're not necessarily ready to put yourself out there. Clarifying that is the Knight of Cups. So again, there's an emotional offer that is out there for you, and I feel like those of you that this resonate for, you know who this is with. With the King of Wands, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but what I'm getting significantly is this person is probably more outgoing than you are, and they've probably been a little obvious about how attracted they are to you, but you were just acting like, you know, you ain't seeing shit. My name is no, my sign is no, my number is no, you need to let it go, yeah. Because with that Chariot clarifying in the reverse, Cancer energy, yeah, you're not having it, not right now. And if you're focusing on yourself, that's not a bad thing, because it's going to make you a hell of a lot more desirable. With the Two of Cups clarifying the Lovers, both in the upright. This is, whoever this person is that is coming into your energy, they are a soulmate and supposed to be on your, but with it, I feel like you've got options too with this coming up twice. I feel like you have options. One is going to be a soulmate and one may be a karmic. It's definitely going to be up to you to, because I see with a little darkness in there, there may be some karmic energy, is what I'm getting from that. So with the Page of Cups in the reverse, Claire, and we've got both the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You somebody that has worked hard on yourself, and you are not with the bullshit in any way, shape, or form. So you are no longer accepting. I mean, youthful energy is not a bad thing, because pages can be very youthful. But emotional immaturity, you are not here for by any stretch of the imagination. So, good for you, by the way. And, you know, the High Priestess, knower of all, speaker of little. You know who to let into your circle and who not. I feel like sometimes you may get in your head, and those things may come in. So, you know, like negative self-parroting. But I feel the more you work on yourself, the less that will happen. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and get some Moonology, and then we will do Spirit Animal and go from there. So Moonology, first card you got was look at the bigger picture. So yes, there are things that you're going to need to consider. And I feel like these are things that have kind of been in the back of your mind, but you're not trying to really hear that right now. And you know what? The healing journey is subjective. There are just certain things that are going to grasp faster in the journey for you than it would for other people, or vice versa. The next message, adjustments are required. And I feel like that's definitely piggybacking off of look at the big picture. Let's see, we've got third quarter moon. And then on, look at the big full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon that's coming up is blood supermoon, but I also believe it is in Aries. I will check that and then put it in the comments. And you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. If you have a tendency to pick yourself apart and just overanalyze everything, please don't do that. You're a badass. You really are. And I feel like you're starting to really know it. Like you get it, but you don't get it. You about to get it. And then we've got a time to give rather than take. And for this, I mean, and I feel like it means of yourself. To be more open, to exchange energy with new love that is coming towards you. And then we have a new romantic cycle begins. God damn, I swear to God, I did not see that. So yeah, there's definitely love here for you if you let it in. And then we've got Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Ants are extremely strong and resilient, and they can do a lot. their little bodies can do a lot. So if you are I'm good on my own, I don't need anyone, I'm Miss Independent, Miss Self-Sufficient, Miss Keep Your Distance, Miss On Your Own, Miss Almost Grown, Miss Never Let a Man. You get it. Stop being so independent. I mean, it's good because I suffer from hyper independence myself, but it's okay to let some walls down. It's okay to let people in. It really is. And then we've got embrace the in-between. So if you are still going through the transition of spiritual ascension and things are not exactly where you want them to be, but you're not who you used to be anymore, embrace this time. It won't be like this forever, because I know it feels confusing, and I've had a ringing in my ears for the last 2 days, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with my ears, except for they won't stop. This ear will not stop ringing. I've looked up the spiritual significance of that, and I definitely am going through some ascension sickness. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then your last message is Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. That also has to do with like co-creating with Spirit, paying attention to synchronicities, paying attention to song, like if song lyrics pop out at you. Pay attention to that. Those are usually, your messages. Because the universe can't talk to you, be like, hey, how you doing? No, it doesn't work that way. You have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. And anybody that resonates with this message is definitely spiritually in tuned enough to do so. So, the message of protection, the message from Hecate is, protection is definitely a good idea, but don't protect yourself so much that you are not open to love. So I hope this brought you some insight, some clarity, helps you reach a point in your healing. And I hope you have an amazing weekend. I love you all. Blessed be. Hello and welcome back to Fire Queen Tarot 1313. This is your Fire Queen, Brie, and I am coming to you with another Dark Goddess Pick a Pile. This one's more so centered around, because today is Friday the 13th. So this is pretty much for the Divine Feminines. I know it's kind of long overdue for the masculines, but as a feminine, I don't even know how many masculines really watch tarot. So from the feminines usually in the know. So I don't know. Happy Friday the 13th. This is not a day of bad luck. This is a day of very, very, very good luck. Also an empowering day for the Divine Feminines, as is the eclipse supermoon on the 16th, 15th. So, if you chose pile 2 or Gaia, this is about your message is about creation. And essentially, there is something that is trying to birth from you, whether that be a physical birth as a child, or if you are literally a feminine and resonate as a divine feminine and you are about to become pregnant, or you are pregnant, congratulations. First off, if that's what you want. If that is not what you want, and it is totally within your right still to make that decision, go ahead and do that. Motherhood is not a path for everybody. And you should have the right to choose whether or not you want to take that path. And the fact that that right is being taken from us pisses me off to the highest point of piss a motherfucking. So, before I get on my soapbox, because that's not okay. I want to send out, healing energy to all women out there, whether biological or like whether cis or whatever. I can't even believe we're having that it's 2022 and we're even having this fucking conversation, but it is what it is. So let's get into this message. It's ironic that the message about creation would have taken me there, but because I am pro-choice, and creation itself in your own life is a choice. You choose to create the life that you want, And if that life leads you towards children, that is awesome. I'm a mom. I get it. I made that choice. But for everybody else, they deserve to make the choices for themselves, that their lives. So that's it. All right. Let's go ahead and get into an angel message first, and then we will get into and if you're pro-life, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you made that choice. But that's exactly what it is. Because I don't look at it as murder. I look at it as a choice. I mean, nobody's throwing away whole babies. This is, and there may be a heartbeat, but there are also heartbeats of many millions of children that are in the foster care system that everybody's just fucking forgot. So pile 2, I'm so sorry that it's just coming out in your pile. And it's weird that it did not come out in pile 1. It did a little bit, let me not get that twisted, but not like it is with y'all. So I feel like there is a message specifically for a lot of people out there right now. So let's go ahead and get an angel message, and then we'll get a message of healing and release from Gaia for you. And let's go ahead and get a message from the guardian angels. What is the angel message? Thank you. We have 00. Definitely feel like a new start is coming for you, because this feels like full energy to me. I am observant. Angels ask your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. And it's basically whatever you subscribe to. Like if you don't practice witchcraft, go ahead and hip you to something. All them vision boards and like candles, and that's low-key witchcraft. So you're like thinking you're like not dabbling in the occult. You're dabbling. And not to throw shade, but we've got number 777. I am in the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calm enters your soul. I am in the flow. And I feel like downloads are going to be coming into the group that resonates with this pile. But I do feel like some form of activism is definitely calling you. And then we've got 000, 000. I am a creator. I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. Yes, I have an upper respiratory infection. No, it is not COVID, because I can still taste food. But yes, I have an upper respiratory infection. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. I am a creator, and the synchronicities all over the place. I am hearing God is a Woman by Ariana Grande. So I will probably put that in the, and I just, there is that, I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my sisters. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Also from Pulp Fiction, this harsh way, but it has an amazing transition from Jules, like using it to end someone's life, to God intervening, or spirit, God, divine, the universe, however you choose to address it. We gotta stop with all these labels and shit. Just be and exist and know that there is something that greater and more wonderful that you are a part of. But as if you have not seen Pulp Fiction, man, it came out in 96. I can't help you. Get on that. For real. Get on that. Anyways. But, as Jules goes through this transition throughout the movie, which he should have won an Academy Award for, but we won't even go there. But anyways, like after God stops the bullets and him and Vincent walk away, they were given a choice, because if you continue watching, Vincent ends up dying. Had he heeded that warning and listened like Samuel L. Jackson did, he would have never died. So, and the movie shot out of sequence, so if you get confused, if you've never seen it, just watch the whole way through and then watch that bitch again. It'll all sink in. But I digress. There's something that you are meant to be creating. And I feel like the whole point about Pulp Fiction was, if you have been through some shit and you have not been the most pillar of the community, that makes you one of the best teachers. Because that means that you have been down in the gutter and you have pulled yourself up and you are able to go ahead and administer. Not administer, but minister. And I don't mean that in the biblical sense, but I do mean that in the sense that we are here to be connected to each other, to help each other guide on this huge, beautiful floating rock that we are all on. So I am going to now get into a Crystal Intentions message to get you some encouragement, because this Feel Good Friday is not as lighthearted as I would have liked for it to be, but it's definitely what's needed. God is a woman. You love it how I move you, love it how I touch you, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. So, yeah, there's that. I'm going to put that in the description. So we have Golden Topaz. I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. Golden Topaz. And visualize life purpose, amplify joy and bliss. Improve the ability to speak up. Cultivate ease. Process all that is happening around and within. And just make sure that you are not being absorbed in other people's bullshit. I feel like that's a really significant message for a good bit of you that this will resonate for. Is that you don't want, when, like, recognize what is yours and recognize some shit that's being projected on you. Thank you, Spirit. We have Orbulacure Jasper. Oh, that's beautiful. My life glides forward with ease. I am mindful. I think and act with positive energy. Unlimited possibilities. Relax into the flow of a happy life. What goes around comes around. Attract goodness and love. And this is, I feel like, for the collective, because your mission is calling. You are definitely being guided towards something. If you were not aware of it, you're going to start receiving some downloads now. So definitely prayer, meditation, at least 5 to 10 minutes a day. And I'm hearing significantly technology detox. So if you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is grab your phone, wait like 30 to 45 minutes for that first hour. Make sure that first hour that you wake up is primarily for you. Because if you're checking emails, that's shit you got to do for somebody else or respond to for somebody else. That ain't shit you're doing for yourself. So take that first half hour to 45 minutes. If you can swing an hour, go ahead and do that. What I usually do is, like, my day starts around anywhere between 4 to 7 each day, depending on 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., depending on, you know, how tired I was the night before, what have you. But that first hour is just me smoking a bowl, drinking my tea or Red Bull, don't judge me, and enjoying my morning. Figuring out what I'm doing for the rest of the day, how to engage with it, with the collective, so on and so forth. So yeah, take that time for yourself, because if you're like, oh, I don't have the time, yeah, you do. You just got to make yourself a priority. And more of what you are supposed to do here as your mission will come into fruition for you. So let's get some moonology. And we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. What I always get from that is, just because you're in a certain place right now, don't mean that's where you're always going to be. And you don't have to, and it doesn't mean you have to stay there, but you have to be flexible enough to get out of that energy to move into something more positive and meaningful for your life. Then we have, what do you need to release? I swear I cannot make this up. waning moon, which will be coming up after the full moon cycle. So what is it that is there anything that you're holding on to from your past? Is there anybody that you need to forgive? Not for their ass. By all means, it is not for them. It is for you. Because if you were still holding on to some shit, they are living rent free up in your head for no reason. And anyway, evict them today. And then we've got the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I think I said something earlier about which this retrograde is in Gemini right now. So if there is, and that's coming up right of, and a lot of, okay, so the blue is definitely significant. So if you like even sitting out under the stars at night, I would say even tonight with the next 3 nights, depending on wherever you are, under the full moon, to start to recharge yourself. And we've got communication is key. And I really feel like with communication is key, this is more so you speaking your truth, you telling your story, you doing what you're here, what your soul is here to do. If you have not gone to astrocharts.com or astro.com or any of the free sites that offer birth charts, I suggest you go. And there are thousands of talented people that on YouTube that can help you get some insight on that, because you are not just your sun sign. That Libra moon sometimes is stronger than the Aries sun and Venus when it comes to my emotions. I communicate as a Taurus, so which is very down to earth. I can be stubborn in my viewpoints, and with Pisces being my rising, there is that dreamy optimism that definitely fights against the Aries South node in me as well. So learning about yourself is a great start. And hell, getting a life coach if you have the means, not a bad idea. But until you do manifest the means into your life, there are plenty of audiobooks on YouTube. Money is not an option to not get to where you need to go by any stretch of the imagination. It is not. If you're sitting there thinking you can't do some shit because find a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. And I know I say a lot of cliche things, but that shit is true. And I ain't just saying this shit just to be saying it. I'm saying it because it's true. So let's get some Spirit Animal Oracle to close up. And we have a mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. So if you have I'm seeing expired tags. If you have, you are running up on something being late and you like, take care of that shit. Don't let that shit sneak up on you because you feel like you need a little drama and your life's boring. Don't do that. That ain't good for you. That shit ain't healthy. And I'm not sure why that popped out, except for that scene from He's Just Not That Into You, where dude is telling Gigi, y'all, women love drama. Like, oh my God, am I going to make it to the phone bill on time? Like, you're riding around with the fucking money for your bill for weeks, but you don't know. And it may not necessarily even be enjoying drama. It just may be like, lack of priority. And why am I going there? Except for I feel like maybe I'm guided to. I love y'all because this is definitely not where I intended this to go. And we've got Dove Spirit, be peace. And again, this is, if you're speaking your truth, just remember to be peaceful and kind to yourself. Like, if you get people from your past, like, how do you think you're qualified to talk about any of this when you've done what you've done? Fuck them, first off. And that's for real. Because who the fuck are they? In any way, shape, or form. Like, who are they? So, yeah, fuck them. Don't listen to that shit. But be peaceful. Be at peace with yourself. And that diplomatic is coming back to me. So, I think that's in pile 1. You may have messages in pile 1 as well, too. I definitely feel like you may have messages in pile 1 as well, too. But speak your truth. Just always be peace with your words and actions. And then we've got 2 more. We've got the Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. Right now is a great time to be clearing out the clutter. So if you are wanting to invite new energy in, you got to make space for it. So you got to clean some shit out. That means cleaning, detoxifying your phone. Like exes that you just keep in your phone, just delete that shit. Pictures that you no longer need of people that you don't even associate with, delete that shit. You got to clear out the energy. You got to clear out the old to make room for the new. You have no choice. I mean, that's the only way it works. You can't still be in the world and of it. And it just, you cannot have it both ways. I know, I tried for years. And then we have White Raven Spirit, trust the magic. And that is exactly what you need to do, is trust the magic. Trust the magic within you. Trust the magic within the universe. Trust the magic in nature. Trust the magic, because it is everywhere. So in closing, pile 2, your message from Gaia in reference to creation is, don't be afraid to create the life that you desire, and don't be afraid to create the public outcry that is needed for things that you feel strongly about. I am sending you love. I am sending you strength. I'm standing in unity. Blessed be, my loves. Take care.